TIZ is monitoring the 2026 general elections, and in addition to having deployed monitors to collect electoral incidents throughout the process, we have also been using an integrity index that measures discrepancies between the results announced by the Electoral Commission of Zambia at national level and those announced by returning officers at constituency totaling centers. Now, although TIZ also used this very index during the 2021 general elections, we have noted some misinterpretation and misunderstanding of the results by some stakeholders during this 2026 election period. A notable misunderstanding of the score is that TIZ has assessed all the presidential results announced thus far by the ECZ. Another misinterpretation has been that TIZ is endorsing the entirety of the results management process that the ECZ is following. In view of this, we wish to not only clarify the methodology of the Integrity Index, but to also call upon stakeholders, including the media, to accurately interpret the index and to engage us directly where any clarification is sought. I should hasten to mention from the outset that in providing this index, TIZ is not in any way, shape or form endorsing the process that the ECZ has undertaken in terms of its results management exercise. Neither are we nodding it in the sense that it has been portrayed. The methodology of the Integrity Index assumed that the ECZ National Totaling Center would only receive results from the constituency totaling centers after the sharing of Gen 20 forms with stakeholders and also after the announcement of results at constituency level. But contrary to this assumption, our process monitoring subsequently revealed that in some constituencies, returning officers were instructed to send the Gen 20 forms to ECZ officials in Lusaka for verification before signing and before the announcing of the results was done at the totaling centers in the constituencies. Now, this is a clear departure from the process and procedure that was followed in the 2021 general elections. As TIZ, we did write to the ECZ to clarify this anomaly in the results handling process, but we have not yet received any feedback from the Commission to date. Now, given the significant risk associated with this anomaly, TIZ has expanded the scope of the Integrity Index in order to account for various process incidents that could compromise the credibility of the results announced by the ECZ. The weighted integrity index now assigns 50% on one end if all results match, and another 50% on the other end if there are no process incidents which compromise the counting process. This weighted integrity index has been applied to 53 of the constituencies that ECZ has announced, yielding a score of 96% because all results matched those that were collected by TIZ monitors, but the process incidents were identified in 7 out of those 53 constituencies announced. This more robust approach ensures that the index accounts for observed incidents at the totaling centers and not just the final count. TIZ will continue to use the weighted integrity index in order to assess additional constituencies as the ECZ continues to announce more presidential results. Furthermore, we will also generate a final weighted integrity score once the ECZ has announced all presidential results from all 226 constituencies. As I said, we call upon media houses and other stakeholders to ensure that the results from the weighted integrity index are interpreted and used appropriately, and to engage us directly where any clarification in that respect is sought.